Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passings. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
To Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Working out of the shotgun, it is the pressure too much, and he goes down. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. That's a very nice return. He's given the offense a short field. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good. For Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal
at the 3-yard line.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game. Lee McNeil in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Here's the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at his own 30. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
41-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rogers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the punter now, as he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. It's a toss play left to Gibbs. He's going to be taken down and out the 30.
And his great 1st half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
2nd down.
So, from 22, here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Open space inside the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. In motion, it's Jefferson. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. first thought in your mind running a play from the one. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Lions. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year, it ties him with Randy Moss for the most TV catches in a single season. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead.
Vikings, nothing. Jack Fox, the kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And now the hill to climb has gotten steeper. They had the safety the last time they had a football. That led to a touchdown a moment ago. So the deficit going in the wrong direction. They'll try to right the ship here. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring us 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Grant. And the Lions are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Pass midfield to the 45. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Detroit. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and adds up to 16 now on the season. Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions stretch things out even further.
37. Vikings, nothing. Jack Fox, the kickoff.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. 1st down now.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
At the 15-yard line.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
In punt formation for the Vikings.
This is taken at the 25. And And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of
Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll try to push forward and wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
3-yard pickup.
Second and 7.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
First down. First and 10 at the 30
To throw is gone. This one caught by Patrick. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Detroit Lions.
On first and 10, here's Goff. This is caught 2. And he will score! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Jack Fox taking off for the Lions.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Rodgers. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense will see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's McCarthy. On a short one taken by Hawkinson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
At the 36-yard line.
Up to throw is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now McCarthy. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Minnesota.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 9 yards.
Throwing is Howell. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Lions call their first timeout.
I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's third and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on third down, you end on top of the punt line. I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
He's got it at the 7, and a critical tackle there. Get close to scoring, instead they get nothing. Time is run out. This first half has come to an end. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on as we've reached the first weekend of November, and that's just fine. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And here's the Steelers running back. He's going to find the end zone for the second time in his NFL career. These two teams all square 7-7 at halftime. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. From the 6, here comes a return. We get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. That is hard! And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions add on to their already sizable lead.
Lions 51, Vikings nothing. Jack Potts to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rogers. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jack Campbell. He gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one. Now it's Hal. That one complete to Moore. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So the return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop.
Second down.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the rising gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Gibbs with a first down and more. And he's got another one. Jameer Gibbs. Down Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions stretch things out even further.
Lions 58, Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 20.
Here's Howell. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
3rd and 10.
Ward. Incomplete. DJ Reed there.
He'll throw with Howell, and that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first down. Chew up some valuable time on the clock. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go tonight. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. Open space to the 35. And it's a touchdown saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line. A long one from Gibbs to gain of 43 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Go. Black 20.
Here's a run. a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. On the return is Rocker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo. They'll start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 24
Back to throw. Hell. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking down the field, that ball's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This fielded inside the 35. That's a very nice return. He's given the offense a short field.
The Lions take over.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Late Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. The 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Gibbs. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs is in for a touchdown. And that is 6 rushing touchdowns in the game, equaling the record set by Alvin Kamara on Christmas Day in 2020. You're watching one of the great individual performances in NFL history. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Howell. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up 4th down. Here comes a return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Gives it to Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A run on 1st and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Makes the score Lions 78, Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jack Campbell just making it look like child's play. His fifth sack of this one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound. Third and long.
And it's third down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
Brings up second down at the 20-yard line.
180.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. Off down at the 21. A gain of 1. Got to get it to the 30.
Brings up third
Here
down
comes
and 9.
third down.
We go tonight. Hey, kill.
They'll go play action with Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from down